A note on National Lampoon's Vacation. This is a comedy based on a very good, humorous short story that I've noted on recently. Vacation 58. In which everything that can go wrong goes wrong. The Griswold family plans a vacation to Disneyland in the original, and mother says they should take the car, not the plane, because this is how they will see the country. Alas, this proves to be a bad idea in a way. In other ways, maybe there's post-traumatic growth after this. Maybe they learn something, a lot, about life, about challenges, about terrible situations, and then we laugh as we see it. Chevy Chase is in a period of maximum efficiency. He is at the zenith of his career, I'm thinking. Later on, he wasn't so successful in films, I'm thinking. But here, as he drives the car, he falls asleep again in the short story. One of the children tries to talk to him, and he says something like, "Speak to your mother. I'm sleeping now." But he's driving the car. They pick up Aunt Edna, and this is again funny. The premise is, well, you're going west anyway, so why don't you pick up Aunt Edna on the way? And it's like you're not going through necessarily through, I don't know, through Texas on the way to the west coast. Anyway, the poor woman dies on the road. No spoiler alert here, she doesn't die at the end, and this is just an occasion for more humor, if dark, because Clark says, okay, by this time the vacation is already in trouble, so I'm not going to stop now and spend whatever we have left on a funeral. Who will care anyway? So they put her on the top of the car, get her to the place where to her son, I think, and leave her on the terrace with an umbrella because it's raining. The guy is not home. And a note: sorry for this, we'll speak on the phone. Before that, the woman had a dog that they had to accommodate somehow in the spacked car in the back. And they tied the dog to the car at one point and forget about it. So they drag him, and the poor animal runs for a while, but then he just falls flat and dies. So the police car is after them. Has to stop, and the policeman is showing what happened to the animal, to the dog, the poor creature. Even here, there's an occasion for some very, very dark, maybe tasteless humor for some. The poor animal is flat, and he looks like a bear rug, something like that. Only it's a beagle, was it? At one point, they reached the end of the road. They lost their way somewhere. Was it Texas again? And Kansas, Oklahoma looked the same. That was explained in a humorous way again. And father jumps with the car off the road. The resulting damage, a tire and something, not necessarily capital, not expensive in normal circumstances, end up costing them all the money because they're in the middle of nowhere. The mechanic knows it, and he says it. How much will it cost? $5, $10, 15? All you have. So the money, I'm not sure. Let's say $572, which is maybe in the money of today 20,000 or more. All that money goes to, well, even today you won't even spend $20,000 to buy a new car. I don't know. Anyway, a considerable sum is there. So then they have to rob a place. The robbery is reported. The police is again after them. They have to break the barrage of cars. And in the original, they're attacked by Native Americans. A film that is based on a hilarious short story